Testing. Testing.
Coming to do some problems. Are they playing on this pitch? This one, yeah.
No, that's a gap between the two fields. Yeah.
Which is the stream field?
This one.
This one.
Yeah.
I suppose like you can just adjust the angle.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not too bad.
I like this angle a lot better, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Yes. And I was tempted to comment, but I felt bad.
Yeah. Okay, so this. Cool.
It seems like they're starting late.
I slept with the Transact pads on last night.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man.
Make a difference?
Yeah. Like, holy, like a huge difference. Like, it feels like I played one game instead of three. The mic.
Oh yeah.
Let me just mute it.
Josh wants it. Well, we have to leave at 12, so. Is it unmuted? Welcome back to another game of Frisbee here in Cape Town Nationals 2024. We have UCT Flying Tigers versus Bunnies. I'm joined by Doug. Doug, how are you doing today?
Morning, Dole. Slept with some Transact patches on, and I'm right as rain. This is a big game for both teams in Div 2, and yeah, the winner will virtually ensure their spot at the top. Big pull from Andy Oliver of the Bunnies as UCT step into their hex structure. A floaty one there, picked up by the deep cutter. So I'm looking for options. Finds the sideline one. Classic Bunny zone, despite the lack of breeze. But that has been a over the top hammer, just a little bit too bladey. Andy Oliver picks up.
Bunny's putting on a good zone. They're not giving UCT many options, but UCT also not really moving with the Frisbee, making themselves get stuck. Robin throws to Ethan, though, a bit behind. Good pressure from UCT to get that turn right on the end zone line. Like we've said before, a zone on the end zone line is really difficult to play from lack of options upfield. But UCT takes that good option, goes for the swing, great throw. A potential scorer, but Bunnies puts a good mark. Sam gets the disc again. He's looking for the hammer, goes to Jacques. Can he keep it in? Out called. It's a good option to stretch the zone like that, but a bit of bad execution, wrong direction for the hammer. Some would say the reverse hammer would have worked really well there, but not everyone's comfortable with that throw.
Yes, that'd be the thumber hammer. Goes the other way. Anyway, Andrew Oliver puts out a big flick. It's floaty, and the short man gets above his taller marker. Oh, foul called. No contest. Just will stay with the Bunnies. As they look to counter here, they've got one person, two people deep, jigging, jagging, blading, scoring. The Bunnies go one up in this crucial encounter.
It's a very unfortunate one by UCT there. They work hard. They got the disc back after a simple turn, and then just can't capitalize on it. Bunny's taking that deep option with a massive scarf for the score. Good play to take it, to take that point by Bunnies. Unfortunate Sam didn't come down with that. It was a really great jump.
Yeah, that's two bites of the cherry that the young folk at UCT had, and they'd be disappointed not to grab those opportunities. But it was a Bunnies break, but there'll be plenty more break opportunities before this half is up. You can be assured of that. Right. We got some hands up on the UCT line. Nick Z, the coach of UCT, taking the field for the first time on this sunny Saturday. And they go home. Liza with the disc, swings it to Aiden, looking for some downfield options. Nice little jig there from Aiden. Nick Z. Oh, great layout block there by the Bunnies player. He's having a stormer so far. Andrew Oliver looking for his options. A little bit disjointed are the Bunnies. Another hammer. It's just too far for his receiver. It's raining hammers here on this Saturday morning.
Nice work from UCT to get that back. They're playing a zone as well, which is interesting in this weather. But maybe they feel that we can just put more pressure on the Bunnies O line by doing that. The Bunnies D line, sorry. Eliza and Aiden moving it just nicely there. Aiden a bit stuck, but he goes off the line. Eliza keeps it in. Ethan marking her. There's a big swing option, but they're not taking it. Annie not quite respecting that deep option. Lorianne gets the disc in the middle. She throws massive up. Adam comes down with it. And he puts it through. Oh, very unfortunate there. Maybe a bit rushed. The adrenaline got to his head, thinking he can go for that flick inside option. Andy with the disc goes to Ethan. Back to Andy. Make sure he doesn't travel there. Adam put his hands up high. Goes for the inside. Aiden gets a hand on it, but Ethan still comes down. Ethan puts it deep. Oh, Nick Z with the massive D. Well done to him there.
Nick Z making up for an earlier offensive error, getting the disc back for his team. He will start with it on the corner cone with Liza as his reset. And it looks like Hex has resumed. Aiden in the center field. Adam. Pass a little bit behind Nick, but he makes an adjustment. And waffle they do up the middle of the park. Lorianne with the disc. Very nice move in chair by UCT. All 100% throws and easy gains. Liza Stewart looking for that little inside break. Anything is possible with her. Nice little give go from Liza. Finds the space. Nick Z, easy as you like. Oh, Liza on the front of the end zone there. A lot of traffic in front of her. Field is compressed. Back of the end zone acting as the 8th defender. Over the top. Anyone's disc. UCT come down with it, and it is 1-1.
UCT with another dirty hold, making this a little bit of a difficult game for themselves. Really against the zone, they just got to keep that disc, keep swinging it, make it difficult for Bunnies. They've got a really small squad, only 14 players. So really, the more tired they can make them, the better they're going to be able to play the later this game. So let's see what they can do this next point. Going to be interesting to see if they come down man or zone. Their zone seemed to work this last point, but will Bunnies be able to adjust to be able to stop it? It's unfortunate no one else is here with me in this booth because Doug just got shirtless. That's how intense this game is right now.
Comes as hard work, folks. Comes as hard work. Yeah. What a magic Saturday morning it is here in Cape Town. The southeaster has been blowing for the last couple of weeks, and the wind has switched yesterday, and it is chook still out there. Liza with the spin pull. Bunnies pick up. Looks like they're setting up a bit of a lazy hoe as the UCT's zone gets to work. Is it a zone? Oh, it looked like a flat zone for a second, but they've gone man. Nice inside breakthrough there, but just a little bit too blady for the receiver. Ball on the throw though. Looked like Liza just touched and throw his hand there. Nicely sorted out. Just goes back to Bunnies. Oh, just a lack of concentration there on the sideline. Perhaps checking his feet before grabbing the disc. Should always grab the disc first. Try institute that toe drag if you're a bit stressed. Little bladey over the top to Liza. Lovely one-handed grab. Jacques with the change of direction and the layout. If Jacques not on the floor at some point, it's not an ultimate tournament.
That's work by UCT there to get back their break. This game's back on serve. Really what they wanted there. They're putting lots of pressure on the Bunnies O. And they're just being able to execute the zone O, which going over the top when they can and executing those simple swings when they can't. So good work by them. And let's see if they can continue this trend.
Nick Zulumis marshalling his troops. Little segue about the personal life of Mr. Nick Zulumis. Him and Kate just welcomed a little kiddo into the world. And you can be sure there's going to be a frisbee in his hands very soon. Pointing and gesticulating on the Bunnies line, perhaps trying to sort out their O. Nice pull by Nick Z there. Bunnies work it. A couple easy throws upfield while the defense settles.
UCT come down with the zone again, which is once again an interesting look. Maybe just trying to contain the Bunnies O. Nick Z at the back doesn't really have pressure with him. There's no one really trying to stretch him. Now we have someone going. Will the throw go up? Doesn't look like it. Nick Z just kind of sitting under. He knows that's a very hard throw to make. Just goes across. What are we going to see here? This man is notorious for his chicken wings, for his hammers, for whatever he wants to throw. He goes for the scuba, but no one's looking. Aiden walking up to that disc. Nick Z still marshalling. Looks like there's a big double team. It scoots off. Goes across to Nick. Aiden gets the disc. See the hand is ready, keep going. Makes that difficult for the first throw. Little pass from Sam to Nick. Nick throws the round with the...
Ooh! Grab it.
And finally Sam with the hammer. That is his second incomplete hammer. He's going to have to really start rethinking those.
Yes, Sam's going to have to holster that one for the time being. Going to have to earn some confidence back before getting that one out. Not too much breeze to speak of. He's just been overthrowing his receivers. Anyway, Bunnies look to work it out their end zone. Bit of pressure and bit of miscommunication amongst the handers there. Sam Boven will pick up the disc right on the end zone line. Aiden telling his troops what to do. Jump to Nick Z. Nice swing to Aiden. Always have plenty more options in the middle of the field. Bit of a floaty one there from Aiden, but Sam comes down with it. And another floaty one for another one-handed grab. And they get the job done in the end, UCT. But again, a one bite at the cherry, and they didn't manage to get it. In their second opportunity, they managed to go get a break, and that is 3-1 now to UCT.
Bunnies just really struggling with their handlers right now, not really having good communication, not really knowing when to throw to who. And it's really leading to some unnecessary turns. Just a little bit more communication, a bit more focus, and probably find that they're able to get the flow that they want. The other option is they could start putting it a bit more deep, start working that UCT deep, and see what they can do with that. perhaps that will give them some momentum, or at least make UCT work with a lot longer field. And UCT is consistently getting it before their own brick mark. So, I mean, they only have to throw 10 to 15 meters to score. It makes it an easy score every time.
Definitely do. You need to make teams. You need to make teams respect your deep options. A smart team like UCT will just start to hang under, and the pressure will be too much. Anyway, Bunnies have a chance to hold here. Andrew Oliver working it up. UCT come down with a man. No, they have another zone over the top hammer. Great grab there. Nice inside break there from Andrew Oliver. Gives and goes, and then that return was a little bit casual and a little bit low, and the big man couldn't get down for it. They need to work hard now on O. Sam to Jacques. Jacques resets to his handler. Eliza looking for options. Nice step out backhand there. Lorianne, patient as ever. Dumps it, swings it. Adam was looking for a second, looked off by Sam. Bunny's done well to contain that little counter that was on there, but then UCT smuggled it through, and defender caught napping there, couldn't turn around fast enough. Bit of a tear here for UCT.
Just a lack of concentration there by Andy going for the one-handed catch when he probably could have got two on that, focusing a bit too much on that next pass and just turned the disc. UCT with a great counter, making it difficult for the Bunnies to catch up. But like Doug says, eventually once the Bunnies did catch up, their zone set well. UCT has adapted really well to it though. In those non-windy conditions, they're really just able to swing the disc and then hit through the middle. Their handler's doing a great job. Their cutters being very patient, waiting for that disc and that opportunity to take it and move it forward.
UCT looking really comfortable here. Bunny's going to have to find some X factor. They've got a lot of good athletes, and I'd like to see some more deep shots from them. We haven't seen an Andrew Oliver hammer yet, and I can tell you from first-hand experience it is accurate. Right, Liza Stewart spins, throws, and float it goes. Not really concentrating again from the Bunnies, not catching that pull. Doesn't cost them too much though, as Andrew Oliver streaks upfield, needing a deep option, but that lady sort of hesitating on the deep cut. Oh, Rowan's looking. There's it out. Ethan with he had the legs, he just missed the grab. Good shot there by Bunnies. Like to see more of that. Now UCT look to move it quick on the counter. Couple free easy throws. Nick Z swings to Adam. Nice little give go. Adam floats it out. Flirting with the line. She jumped out. Just seemed like there's a contentious call. They're trying to figure it out. No lines here this weekend, unfortunately. But yeah, just a lack of awareness there, lack of field awareness. Trying to jump it in the end zone and instead jumping herself out of the field. That'll come with experience. Now, Bunnies with another shot. Lovely over the top from Andrew Oliver. Ron looking now. There's people streaking deep. Decides to holster. Looking for options. Still can't getting high. Andrew Oliver. Ethan's looking. Same third hike. Floats it nicely. and comes down with it. Well played, Bunnies.
Just feels like Bunnies are trying to play a bit too much back with their handers. Like we said in the beginning, they're not pressuring UCT with those deep options, and when they do, it's coming from the hander space, which means it's quite a long, difficult throw to make with a lot of defenders in the way. That one comes off well, but at the cost of 2 turns before that. Let's see what Bunnies can do now with setting their zone from a set play. UCT's been doing well against it, but can they handle the pressure of a zone running down right at them? Like we've said before, this Bunnies team is very small. Only 14 people came down to this tournament, and you can see that with how they're sitting on the sideline. They're hurting already, which makes sense. This being their 3rd game of the tournament. Unfortunately, they've still got 3 more after this, so let's see what they can do. They're really going to start making their O points count, and when they have the discount, because that's what's costing them at the moment. That pool, they're trying to decide if it was in or out without lines. It's very difficult to know. Sam's having a little think. Looks like he's saying that didn't come back in. He's walking it up the field to where it went out. Unfortunate that blade flick pull didn't stay in. Sam starts with the disc, goes to Tim to Eliza. Sam streaking across, he's their new hat. Tim gets the disc, Eliza going up the line. Eliza doesn't get it. Swings. Back to Eliza. Really, you can see who their centre handers are, their centre players. UCT's got someone deep that doesn't really look to be stretching number 16 too much. Eliza with the disc again. UCT being patient compared to the beginning of this match. Scuba over the top. Eliza wanted it but didn't get it. Sam looking great throw around the zone. Good little fake to not throw that into traffic. Jacques gets it with pressure. Sam wants it again. Sam gets it again. Sam with the over the top. Eliza doesn't feel that pressure. Comes down with the disc. UCT is doing well at just playing much safer ultimate than the beginning of this game. Just making that bunny zone move. Sam thinks about it again, but remembers the previous 2. Oh, great grab there by Sam. Almost had it there. Does she milk it? She doesn't. That was smart. Make sure you catch the disc. You don't have to be in every time. UCT's being just too close. Just too close. They got to keep that disc moving. Back to Eliza. To Sam. Eliza's being great with her give and goes at the moment. Sam a bit stuck. Thinks about the hammer. Does the lefty backhand. He's been working a lot with that the last few months. Goes for the risky shot there. Tim may have not wanted to throw that. It looked open, but the speed of the Bunnies defender just reeled that in. Now we see what Bunnies can do on their O-line. Just goes straight deep. Doesn't think about it. Yes, completed. It curled away from Sam. That's exactly what he would have wanted. Tim marking downfield. That stall only just started. Will we see the chicken wing? Will we see the blade? The blade comes out to nowhere. Oh, what a grab. Yep. Oh, it's being pulled down though. This would be a very fortunate score if they get it. It looks like it's called up. Bunnies stand their ground. 4-3, a very needed break by Bunnies.
Sure, that came out of nowhere. That score, that deep shot. But yeah, UCT showing great patience, working it up the field. What I'd like to see from them when they get closer to the end zone, that bunny zone is holding its shape, and the receivers for the UCT are too shallow. They need to be right at the back of the end zone, right at the back, almost out the end zone, so that zone is stretched and expanded as much as possible, and then the holes will appear for either handlers crashing from the back or some over the tops, and they were just a little bit too shallow there, which allowed the Bunnies defense to get in the way. Right, let's see what UCT have to offer on O here. Nice chance to hold and conserve that one break that they do have. Aiden, in the middle of the field. Nick, faking, stepping, finding the gap. Great throw there. Nice movement again here from UCT. That bunny zone, making adjustments. Nick Z, nice little throw through the zone there. Aiden looking for options. He's got that breakthrow, but looks it off, decides to go for the swing, and then little error from the handler, airs that one out a little bit too much. That breeze catching the edge of the disc and holding it up there. Andrew Oliver floats one out deep. It's anyone's disc. Nick Z. And, Nick Z gets in the way there. Nice awareness from everyone. And no foul call. Good ultimate that.
What I like about that is that Sam and Nick Z ran after that. That's how you put pressure on people right there. You can't just expect one person to get the D. It's that pressure of two or more. A bit disappointingly, UCT now restricted to mostly dumps and small passes. I'd like to see them be a bit more expansive with their throws. A way to take down a zone, especially in this weather, is to go over the top, but they're all very close together. I'd like to see Jacques in the end zone for a potential throw. There are people on this UCT line that can do that, but instead they're going for the lots of pass approach, which does work. You just can't make any mistakes.
Played there, Florian coming down with it, looking for options, but yep, it's another dump. Nick Z with the blade to Sam just over his head. Oh, well, there we go. The commentator called for it, and then it doesn't come off. But Andrew Oliver is not scared. There's another one out. This one's deeper, and Nick Z takes care of the garbage. Right. Both teams drawing some missed opportunities here. Nick Z works it up. Straight through the zone to Sam. Had options there again, looks it off, but conservative. Aiden, great throw through the zone, but past his receiver. Another miscommunication there. Now the Bunnies, who have not been scared to fast counter, opt for a different approach now. Ron running the show, throws the blade, just dropped by the receiver there again. That was a really easy opportunity that would have tied things up for the Bunnies, but alas, now some hands on hips as this point drags on in this early morning Saturday heat.
This is when I wish we had the technology to draw on the stream. You can just see with UCT's setup that everyone is quite close, as I've said before. Finally, Sam going deep, Sam stretching, which means Jacques is now an option. Sam coming back under, which means Jacques is no longer an option. Great throw to Jacques. Jacques coming under. That's because we had people deep. Jacques goes for it. Finally, UCT playing that good zone offense, really stretching the deep. That's been what they've been lacking in the last few points. No one's willing to go downfield to get the disc, which means Andy can be close and the zone can all be close. But now that they're hitting those options, the zone will open up and they're going to have a lot more options to hit downfield. It's a bit unfortunate though. Bunnies throw away their break opportunity, and what a vital one it is if they could have had it.
First timeout of the game. No surprise, comes after a long point.
I feel like a timeout's a great opportunity to chat about what's happening next in this tournament. So currently we have UFH versus Chile Legends, a bit of a big game there. Chile Legends has been doing well so far in this tournament. I don't believe they've lost a match yet, or they did just lose a match against UCT 1. In the next bracket, we have our quarterfinals. We have a Marty's Ghost rematch from regionals. We have a Tail Whip Nomad rematch from October, where Tail Whip lost on Universe after being up 4 points. We have a Long Donkeys Altitude match. These two teams haven't played in quite a long time, but we're hoping for a good match there. And finally, we have a Sun Gazers Heat match, which happened last year Nationals in some blistering wind. Let's see, we wonder what can happen there. All of those lead to the semi-finals that happen later today at 5 o'clock. Now back to what looks to be the Chile Legends UFH match. And Pascal with the disc. Very interestingly, he throws with both his hands at any time, and he sets his pivot accordingly. Currently, it looks like he's favoring his left hand. Disc goes upfield, and Pasco's son, Ollie, gets the disc, goes back to Ant. Father-son connection. Will they complete it? He opts to go for the swing. Safe option. Roger has the disc. Roger's looking to Oliver. I really want this Oliver and Pasco connection to further. Goes downfield. A nice little double team there. Squeezes it through, but is not completed. Looks like this timeout is done on the UCT Bunnies side, so we'll be slipping back over to that side now.
Things that are said during a timeout: grab water, put something in your body, but also there'll be some strategy discussed, and I'm sure UCT recognized, or we can hope UCT recognized, that when they went deep, how options opened up and they got a lot more upfield momentum. So let's see if that sticks. They'll be on D now, though, as the Bunnies look to hold and get back within one.
Oh, how some timeouts in Frisbee turn into half times. Teams don't realize that 2 minutes is quite quick. But it's fine, as long as both teams are okay with it. Shark has his hand up. It's like Bunnies are the ones that aren't ready. Ethan puts his hands up. Looks like we're ready to go. Shark with the pull. It's only just going to make it to the end zone. Ethan catches the disc. Throws it upfield. Back to Ethan. Bunnies like that give-go motion. They like to throw fast. They like to move the disc. Robin a bit stuck with the disc. Is she going to go for a hammer? Instead, she goes for the flick, and it's completed. Oh, massive foot block by Sam Boven. Puts that Frisbee right back in its place.
Nice one there from Sam Boven, reading that huge pivot from the handler. Sam Boven gets the size 10 out, maybe 11, says no. Sam Boven swinging the disc. Liza. Here comes the the UCT hex movement, finding space right on the other side of the field. Liza is a little bit trapped now, looking for options. Blades it over the top. Sam Boven collects it. There's a player deep here. Looks her off. Oh, a nice little measured hammer from Boven that time to Jacques. Liza with the disc. Hot on attack now, UCT. Looking to extend their lead. Some little marking infractions there. Sorted out nicely. The shoulder fake, another blade, but that wasn't deep enough from Liza. Perhaps the high risk option coming at the fact that there was a high stall. Ethan with the disc as the Bunnies look to counter. Some slippery little handler cuts there from the Bunnies, but it worked out. Airs it out for Ethan. Ethan again on the sideline. Little cheeky push pass. Oh, Callahan just snatched at that, and they're back on defense. Good swinging from UCT here. Liza Stewart uncorks one. Jacques running down. Gets the two-handed grab. Hurt his knee in the process, but never in doubt. Well played, Jacques. The Bunnies go 2 up.
I really like how UCT started to go over the top. Calculated throws, blades, hammers, looking for the open people. Bunnies don't have an answer to that. And that's the problem with the zone in this weather. When you commit 4 people to the disc and you put four offensive players down there, it's difficult for them to cover all of them. So let's hope UCT can keep doing that, because that's some fun ultimate to watch right there. Bunnies seem to be taking quite a while to make their line. I think this comes through the tiredness that a few of them are feeling. It's bad when you get to the third game and you don't really feel like being on the field anymore. What do you think about that, Doug?
Squad depth is definitely a thing. And if you're going to have a few people, then they better be young so that they got legs. But it's just great to see the Bunnies, my first and former club here in Cape Town, playing some ultimate, playing some good ultimate. And yeah, Liza with the pull, blading, finding some grass, buying the defense a couple seconds more to get up. Huge marking on the disc there. Ethan springs in his shoes, floats one out for his receiver. Bunny's hot on attack here. They need some more players deep. Handler looking, but there's no options. Dump. Here's the man with the throws. Goes for the blade. Oh. Nixie just missing the D, and the Bunnies player coming down with it. Is there a call? It seems like UCT have accepted it.
Both teams seem to have adapted to these zones right now. I don't know if it's worth perhaps coming out person in the situation, because both teams are just able to throw those blades, throw those hammers now. They've gotten comfortable, they've gotten used to the zone. And this isn't the time that you want to now keep pressing with your zone. You want to change them up, surprise them with the person, see what they can do against that, change it up, go back to a zone. Because in this situation, it's becoming, 5-6 pass score every time against a zone, and that's, you're not really containing anymore.
Might have put the wrong score up. Copy 5.
We've lost the score so many times. We could check in half.
Shit. Because UCT scored. I think it's. Yeah, but it can't be 5-5. Must be 6.
Right. UCT on offense here. UCT looking for options. Sam Boven wide open up the sideline. Looks off the deep. Nice to see UCT players nice and deep now. And now all of a sudden there's some unders. Nick Z running the show. Eliza in the super dump position. Seemingly just taking away that defender out of the game altogether. It's an interesting strategy. 6 on 6 now. Nick Z with the disc. All the patience in the world for Sam. Liza now realizing she's gonna get it activated because her mark poached way off. Liza, little shoulder in there. Nice. Oh, and there we go. Just like that. Well played, UCT. Do you see that shit?
Yeah, that was an interesting little rat zone that they played with Chris marking Eliza. Chris just taking a while to realize that perhaps he should mark someone else, and as soon as he made that choice, Eliza then took advantage and just started getting the frisbee. It's difficult conditions to do a zone like this, especially when UCT has 4 competent people in the field that could easily work it up in that zone, and that's exactly what they did. They didn't need her until the end. Bunnies really has to go back to the drawing board on this. Again, I really think coming down person for a point is the right choice here, but let's see what UCT does in this next point. XC goes for the pull. Us getting it all the way to the other side of the field. Are they going to catch it? Yes, they do. Simple catches, win matches. Goes back to the middle, swings to Robin. From with the disc to Andy. This is when you want someone streaking deep. They have no one deep, so Nick can be cheeky and mark under. They go through the middle of the zone. Once again, no one's going deep. But stuck with the disc now. They go for the swing. They go for the swing. Bunnies must just be so used to playing Zono at this point. Looks like they do have someone deep, but are they willing to throw it to her? Lexi is being a bit cheeky, not following her all the way. A really hard blade could get it to her, but she's walking towards Nick, which makes it difficult. The throw goes to Robin. Robin could do it. Robin does throw across the field. They got a choice now. Goes back to Andy. Andy with the disc for the give and go score. Great work. Simple offense there. Stretch UCT. Took the options where they had them. And like Andy just shows, this is a nice easy point for them.
There's the there's that patented Andrew Oliver hammer. Easy as you like from the big man. It does help when you're 6 foot plenty, and then that disc coming out a few feet above that, so you can get a lot more snap on that. Here's the big man with the pull right now. Here's it out. Flattening nicely. That was a lovely pull, but something wrong downfield there. I don't know if UCT perhaps weren't ready or there was an offside call. No, UCT slight miscommunication with their offense line there. Adam charges on, and now the kids are ready. Take two, Andrew Oliver. That's a bullet. Deep into that end zone. Not a lot of gusto charging down the field, though, from the Bunnies' defense. Those tired legs. Zone sets. Liza fakes. Scoop it over the top for Jacques. No real deep options here for UCT. Oh, there goes Sam. All on the mark there. Looks like Liza caught someone's hand on a fake, perhaps. Long discussion here. I don't know if the Spirit captains need to get involved. It's not the day to stand in the sun discussing calls. It's not why we're here, folks.
Is it just me, Doug, or can you feel the start breeze starting?
We look at the tops of those trees. There might be a little flicker there. It is due to pick up as the day goes on, but nothing these players can't handle. The breeze will be coming from left to right on your screen. As that huck goes up, oh, Andrew Oliver misses it. Liza, 2-on-1 situation here with Liza and Jacques. Jacques airs it out to Aiden, brings it down for the score. And that is half here at South African Mixed Nationals, live from Cape Town. We'll find out, I suppose, the score here is not going to be great.
To be honest, it's been joking I thought it would be. They've had a spurt time out.
Well, the Bunnies and UCT take a much-earned rest. We pan over to the Legends UFH game. A lot of zone being played here. Nice little up-the-line flick there, but the defender covers it. UFH under pressure here. Luke hands it off to another handler. Lady flick being the only real option. Who wants it? Lady comes down with it. She read that really well. As they look for these short passes to go down the field. Nice low backhand there. Is that one out? Misread there, and out the back of the end zone it goes. And Pascoe taking his sweet time to fetch that one from out the back of the end zone. Marches it up. The Legends are also playing Hex, like the UCT folk were. Resets it. Matt Dennis looking for options. Only had eyes for Ann Pascoe there. Pazzy faking, looking. finding Marlies. Another long serving of South African Ultimate. Pops it over to Matt Dennis. Goes for the lefty up the line. And Legends are off to the races. Tina Schubert. Faking, floating, catching upfield. There we go. Legends working their way back. Nice grab from Ann Pascoe there. Finds Tina in the middle. Another flick upfield. Good patience there. And Roger runs that down for the score for Chile Legends. Oh, my apologies. He missed that one. It was a little bit low.
Matar coming just short.
Matar coming short. UFH with another chance on O here. They've been very patient, but perhaps their option taking hasn't been the best. Legend zones suffocating at the moment. Really leaving them no option. Lady flick over the top, finds the grass. Joining me now is Josh in the commentary booth. How's it, Josh?
I'm doing well in yourself, though. Looks like a zone v zone situation happening here in the Legends UFH game. Legends, a very experienced team, have beaten a lot of zones in their day. Good to see them doing well. Swing the disc, go over the top, but ooh, foul call there. Uncontested, hand on hand. All right, Legends back with the disc in hand. A lot of pops going through the middle. UFH trying to get a hand to this disc, but again they've gone through. The disc upline just comes short. A second needed. So that just a little bit better. Now Legends, an experienced zone, back on the field. When you've played with each other for so long, seeing a team like Legends with a lot of synergy player zone, it's very hard to beat. Ooh, nearly a hand net with Matar. Oh, just missing the fingers. Potentially an injury. No, he's good. Looked like a pulled hammy to me, but he's tough as nails. Legends swinging the disc, going through. UFH trying to get a force on here. Trying to get a... Oh, a run through D. And Pasco caught with his feet standing still. The disc coming over. And now putting on a force. Trying to keep this disc on the sideline. A hammer over the top from Luke to one of the UFH ladies. But a run through D, that just hanging in the air a little too long. And well defended. Legends with another opportunity to score. In their own end zone, they swing, going through the middle. Matar with an undercut, does not receive the disc. Another swing back. UFH have widened up their zone. Ooh, just fingers there. There's a quick run, looking for a blade over the top. But again, the Chile defender, quick on the mark. Alright. Legends now walking the disc up to their end zone line. They are struggling a little bit against this UFH zone. And Pascal with the disc in the middle. Our ambidextrous player on the Legends team. He can throw lefties and rights. All backhands. But very dangerous. Ooh, an aggressive. Oh! Anthony kicking himself, seeing that one again. UFH now. Jack Cooper up the top. And Luke jumps it in. Luke, a Cape Town resident, playing with UFH this weekend.
Testing.
And that is a score for UFH.
We just heard the Tigers cheer in the background. They are preparing for their second half.
Thanks for trying, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, okay, cool. Really not a big
Okay,
deal.
cool. Okay,
Yeah.
I was just doing it for convenience. But
Sure. No, it's almost better
yeah. Okay. Cool.
because you like can't talk over each other.
Yeah.
But this is hard. Blimey.
I've missed the first half of this game. Dougie, how's things going?
Yeah, UCTR took half. They started really well. Some poor option taking in the beginning by Bunnies, and then they managed to rein it in, really by their zone stifling the UCT attack. And what was going on there? The UCT were having a few too many players close to the disc, and they weren't stretching at all. So they needed to throw a lot of passes, and then inevitably the mistake came. But play did open up, and they went on another run to take half. But the Bunnies, yeah, just 2 points down, still well in this, and they will have a chance to get one of those breaks back right now.
It looks like there's only one break in it. Bunnies to receive the disc. It looks like a ladies' point, and Eliza will be pulling the disc. And here comes our pull. Looks like a strong line from both teams. See how they fare.
I was like, is that?
All right. Bunnies trapped on the sideline. Looks for the reset, and they get it. Nice snag down and a flick up the line. And he is in. What a beautiful leading pass. That one's hard to run down. And Bunnies are in it. Looks like it's 7-8.
Nice one, Bunnies. Chris showing a clean pair of heels there to track that one down. Chris run out for the Donkeys before. Properly athletic player. Didn't see him too much in the first half of the game. Perhaps being rested and held back a little bit. But let's see what he can do with the disc now, because it looks like he's going to put up a pull.
Bunny is likely to throw up another zone. We'll see how UCT react to it.
It's a lady point, so it'll be a lady pull from the Bunnies. One off the pace here. I look for a break. That is a mean flick pull from the lady there. Holy moly. The defense was a bit slack to get up there, so a couple easy passes for the Tigers as they look to advance upfield. Liza to Nick Z, whose baby has just arrived on the sideline, by the by. Sam Boven looking, goes for the lefty over the top. Cleaned up by Daddy Z, who airs one out. It's anyone's disc. Jostling is Sam Boven and Ethan. Ethan with the better read, and well played from both players there.
Both previous Wild Dog players, they'll have a nice rivalry between the two of them. Bunny's electing to go man this point. Love to see that in no win like this. Man points, my preferred defense. Always fun to see players tussling it out. Big flick blade over the top. Can he pull it down? And he does in the end zone. Nixie just on the wrong side of it. And that is a point for Bunnies, evening it up to 8-all.
Super sub, Chris coming on, getting 2 scores after half time. Just like that. Bunnies, UCT rather, going to have to respect those deep shots. He's a real problem, that receiver, and they're going to have to manage accordingly.
Bunnies this weekend looking like one of the smaller crews that have shown up. So they're really having to push hard. I'm sure everyone's legs are tired out there, but still a lot more ultimate to be played. UCT having the advantage of quite a deep pool, a lot of experience, and a lot of new players as well. They've done really well this year in terms of development, getting a lot more players up to the level that they want, and giving a lot more people chances on the disc, respect on the disc. People, I think, University Ultimate is a great place to learn the game, learn the sport, and when a group like UCT puts a lot of faith in newer players, it really does well. You're always only as strong as your weakest link, and if your weakest link can get stronger by playing, that's always great to see. I think Nick Z has done a great job coaching this year, along with Justin Peach. Really shout out to the development happening at UCT, and we have our pool for Bunnies.
Yeah, UCT, factory of ultimate players, crucial in the Cape Town setup. That disc going out in the full, being walked up by the UCT handler. Right, Bunny zone, straps on. Sideline acting as the 8th defender here. Airs it out. That's a great way to get out of that zone. Liza to Aiden. Aiden faking. Liza floats it over the top to Jacques. Ever present. Great one-handed grab there. Stuck on the sideline, looking for options. Dumps to Liza. Liza looking. Some quick fakes there. A little over the top to Aiden. That was very slick. Good patience by UCT. And Aiden, the little 1-2 with the handlers there. The little see you never celebration there.
Shout out to the chase there on the Bunnies team. I think he knows that UCT want to pop the disc a lot, give it to their handlers, and fast on the feet, fast on the hands. He made that tough. That didn't look like easy resets, in my opinion. And on the other hand, UCT handlers reacting to that, running up the line, getting quick, shorter passes right in front. I think when someone plays really good defense, mark on you, you really have to adapt quickly as the open handler, and they did a good job doing that. Looks like we'll have a man line here set up from the Bunnies, and UCT will beat the pool. UCT with a hold up by 1, 9-8. I think Bunnies can be proud of that man point. A team that usually plays zone, and when your man makes UCT have to swing a lot, it's a good sign. Bunnies, part of the TOC that hosted the Open Nationals earlier this year, did a great job down in Pinetown. Good to see them here in Cape Town. The disc is collected and sent into the middle.
Right. Bunnies looking for options. A lot of players in one space there. Lovely flick there from the lady. Andrew Oliver looking. Ez is backhand out. Ron's looking. Oh, great read there. Over the top. Ron just outside the end zone though. Looking for options. His cutter is zigging and zagging. He airs it out, but oh, that is a poor execution error there. The count couldn't have been very high. Hands on his head. He's a much better player than that. I know I said you were going to break bread. Calling me dope is ridiculous.
All right, UCT in their own end zone, looking to get out as soon as possible, but happy to swing it versus this donkey zone, looks like. Sam cutting through the middle, gets that disc. Sam, a very versatile player, can be comfortable in both a cutting and handling position. As much as he loves cutting, he's aware that his experience has puts him in the handler position more often than not. And Sam happy to pick up that role. UCT using their ladies well. A lot of good undercuts. Swinging the disc. They have a deep open at the available, but Bunnies deep doing well to try and cover both positions. Oh, Tom with a great pickup at his ankles. Can he get the disc off the sideline? Have the patience not to make any rash decisions. Leave those to Eliza and Sam. Sam fakes the big, goes to the middle. Eliza has fought that disc a couple times for him. Well read. Oh, but just bobbled. Unfortunate. Now, UCT to turn on defense. Can they stop the Bunnies' flow upward? Flick through the middle. Oh, the man is left open, but does not retain the disc. Sam to pick up here. Again, versus the Bunny zone. UCT need to do something here. They're going to need some poppers. Eliza doing well, going up the line. Back to Eliza. Eliza wants that flick over the stack to the far left side. Not got it yet. Have to reset to Sam. He's looking for Tommy. Tommy receives the disc. He's looking up the line. Well swung to Tom. Tom now looking upfield. No obvious options to him. Oh, he goes through the middle, right into a Bunnies player. Good reaction there to stop that. Bunnies pick up the disc. They want to play quickly. Don't let UCT set up. They do so well. Sam shuts down the first option. All the marks accounted for now. Bunnies have the disc. They're going to want this to even it up. It'll be a hold for them if they get it. That option may be given a little too easily. Oh, the hammer over the top. Off balance, unfortunately. I don't think he was expecting that. Neither were we in the booth. But it looked beautiful. It could have been catchable. The defense player I highlighted earlier on the Bunnies, now on Sam. He's running chase. He looks tired, but if there's going to be a block, it'll come from him. He got one earlier on this point. Let's see if he can get another. Sam upset. No one really giving him any options upfield. Tom to Liza. Liza just on the outside of her own end zone. She wants options as well. UCT not doing a great job of stretching deep or making themselves obvious. They have people available, maybe just being a bit too quiet on the field. Tom, he sees it, he doesn't throw it. No real connection yet. Dumps to Sam. Sam looking for it. Doesn't have it in his vision. Liza on the sideline. She's comfortable here. Sam really not getting any distance with his upline cut, having to come back to get the disc. Through the middle, he does well to put that out to Liza. Nice leading pass. Tommy crashes and does well. Liza gets it back. Another big fake. Good stop there by the Bunnies. UCT will have to get this point bit by bit, meter by meter. Tommy rains that one down. A nice leading pass from Sam. The cup having to shift very far to get back. Sam again seems to be upset by something. A nice pass Stu there up the line. He dumps back to Liza. Ooh, an attempt there to bid. Doesn't come off. Tommy now on the opposite sideline. Liza has it. UCT needs someone in the corner here to catch a disc. Sam has it looking across the field. Liza back to the disc. She doesn't. There's no stall set. And she'll deliver it back to Sam. UCT really need to swing this disc. They haven't had any great options. Sam directing traffic. Liza. Cheeky little throw through the middle. Sam wanted the continuation, decided against it. He's playing safe. Probably the smart decision. Tom to Stu. Stu back to Sam. Sam now doing the cutting. He's realized that if he wants poppers, he'll do it himself, and he's doing well. Tom does well to swing, goes up the line, gets it back. An upside down throw, and a beautiful quick throw. Score there by number 4 on UCT. UCT with the break. Credit to them.
Wow, what a marathon point that's. They were dibbling and dabbling behind their end zone line a few minutes ago, and that it must be a 50, 60 plus pass point. Great patience from the handlers there. They declined the deep shots, decided to dump and swing. That was the way they were going to get it done, and that's how they got it done in the end. Great team point from UCT. Rising to the occasion, that was a crucial point to get that buffer back up to 2.
And UCT can put a whole new line on now. They've got the legs, they've got the people. Bunnies, probably a couple tired legs out there, tired faces. I see some of them sitting on the sideline. That was a long one to play. So credit to them for putting up a fight for such a long time. It's hard going up against a team with a lot of depth, but when you do well, it feels like a real victory. All credit to the Bunnies team. They're on O here now. The ladies' points, looking for a hold. Eliza to pull. Spin pool looks like it's going to go out early around just past the halfway line. Eliza not happy with her own pool there. Throwing her hands in the air. Let's see if Donkeys elect to brick this one. Yes, they have. Not taking the meters, they want to start with the disc in the middle of the field. Set up in what looks like upper situation. One of their handlers very high up. Everyone cutting all at once. This comes out. Bouncing it off the sideline. Electing not to swing, but make a deep throw. It's another blade to Chris.
Yep.
Will he contest in the air? It looks like it died just before him. Jacques collecting that one. UCT now on O. This would be good for them to get. Tim throws it to Lorianne. Adam now with the disc. Back to Tim. Tim and Adam, a lot of synergy. They've played together for quite a while, going 1-2, 1-2. Bunnies now trying to shut this down. Tim and Adam continuing thing. Liza in the mix now as she gets the dump. Threatening the scuba, threatening the over the top. Bunnies have to respect it. They know Liza has that throw. Tim now with the swing. Back to Lorianne. Oh my word, well retained by the UCT player. Bunnies definitely had a hand to that. Back to Tim. Tim looking for something through the middle. Elects to swing it. Adam trying to pop. He wants a quick score. Liza gives it to Jacques. UCT running a hex formation, but it gets a bit squished in the end zone, so it's really hard to find the space. Oh, Tim with a dart through. Jacques retains it just on the front of the end zone. A good shift to the left. Oh, and through the middle. Adam collects that one for the score and makes double sure of it. We'll throw it to Tim. A break by UCT, and those legs coming in handy. They're doing well. They're playing hard. They're playing fast. And, they're not letting Bunnies set up that zone as long as they can.
Now is the time for the Bunnies. The clock is the enemy, as is the scoreboard. 3 behind. They're going to need a couple strong lines here to try and claw this back. It might be Div 2, but there's a lot on the line in this game.
It is Div 2, but both of these teams have played in Division 1 the majority of their time. I think both electing to go to Division 2 to play each other, honestly. UCT was offered a Division 1 placement, but I think they saw Bunnies on the Division 2 roster and decided they'd rather play them. It's fierce competition. I think we could definitely see either or both of these teams in Division 1 next year. The quality of Ultimate is just as high as any other division. It's good to see.
A random comment from a Bunnies player yesterday was like, oh yeah, next year we're Div 1. So that's what they expect from themselves. Hands are up. Liza spins. She throws. It flies. Much better pull from Liza this time. Nice and deep into the end zone. Bunnies looking a bit horizontal here. So Chris is zigging and zagging. The handler there, I think she actually tried to holster that at the last second, and Liza was just in the right place. Or Bunnies, I mean, the Tigers here with a chance to really stretch out a really good lead here if they're patient. Nice 1-2 with Liza and Sam, the ever-present Sam Boven. Nice inside just there. Nice cutting from the handler space. Liza blades it, and Sam Boven runs in for the score. Those two really bossing the last couple points for UCT, and that is now a 4-point lead for the students from the side of the hill.
Liza doing well to get that hand block on another Wild Dogs player. Both these teams, actually quite a lot of Wild Dogs teams. I see Ethan King out there playing for Bunnies, Aiden Klein here for UCT, as well as Sam Boven and Liza, as previously stated. Just shows a lot of young talent in the mix. A lot of these UCT and Bunnies players are now valid again for the under-24 Wild Dogs South African team. And I believe they've gone to trials. I'm sure there's a whole new talented youthful team out there ready to play.
And continuing on that youth trend, we're here at Westerford's Imhoff Sports Complex, and Westerford High School have a really good ultimate program at the minute, and they are producing some really young and exciting talents, quite a few of which are in club teams here this weekend, and that's really good to see. Right, Nick Z, looking to take it home for his Chargers. Nice deep pull. Oh, just flirting with the sideline there. Andrew Oliver calls it out. Little backstory to Andrew Oliver, long-serving Bunnies player. Lived really close to the Westville All Boys Field, so was always ready and keen. And he's taken on the leading mantle of the team for the last several seasons. Loves a hammer and a high release backhand, or we see at this point. Vert stack from Bunnies, bit of an explosion, but forces Andrew Oliver to look for his handler. Ethan King, lovely little flick up the line there, streaking deep, multiple players. Ruan, Bunnies hot in attack here, getting called back. Looked like a travel call. Just taps in quickly. Ruan, scanning, analyzing, looks for his handler. Dumps it to Andrew. Andy, a lot of work happening upfield. A little, nice little give. Nice, sexy push pass from Ethan King and into the end zone. The little basketball slam celebration there from the Bunnies player. And that'll give them a lot of confidence. Playing with a lot more freedom now that they're a little bit further behind. But yeah, we're going to need to see some more of that.
To go on what you were saying in the break of the last point, Doug, Westerford doing really great in their high school development, and that's largely in part to a lot of UCT involvement. Actually, a lot of UCT players and ex-players volunteering to coach and work with the Westerford school. I think it's really great to see university teams helping at the school level. It really creates if we get our development going from a younger age, we could really get a great situation going for South African Ultimate.
For sure, Josh. The younger they start, the better. Can teach them correct habits right off the bat. Sometimes you start Ultimate in some far-flung places and everyone's just learning as they go. Anyway, back to the game here. Andrew Oliver airs it out. Nice deep pull there from the big man. Sam Boven applauding the pull before he scored it. Gives it up to Liza. Liza to Nixie. This is a strong line here from UCT. They got Jock in the deep, but over the top there, perhaps a little lapse in concentration. Now the Bunnies sniffing here. They'll do well to holster and really punch the ticket here to get... Oh no, as I say that though. Nixie airs it out. Jock's going deep. Bustling with Andy. Andy jumps too deep and over him goes. And Jock comes down with it. And it's a score, another crucial score for UCT.
And some great spirit there from the Bunnies. Sometimes you know when you just got beat. A great box out there from Jock. And we love to see a sport where people congratulate the opposing team for well played and good sportsmanship. Yeah, great to see from the Bunnies players. Always great to see well-spirited Ultimate, I think, at any level.
Yes, Josh, both players streaking deep and accepting the contact from each other as being a level that they were both okay with. And with Andrew Oliver being on the inside, he felt he had to make the play lest he leave it too late. But unfortunately, the disc was just a little bit too high for him and a bit of a mistimed jump. And Jock was able to clean it up and get another score. This time he wasn't prone on the ground like he usually is. So very easy by his standards. Bunnies really need to stamp this ticket on offense here.
Very true. It's rare to see a catch from Jock where he isn't laying out or absolutely sprinting. So good to see he can still play at a slower pace with just a good box out. Bunnies are going to have to really fight for this. They're going to need 6 points in the space of UCT's 2 to take the win. Let's see if they can do so now. Looks like a strong Bunnies line. Let's see if they can capitalize. A pull from Liza. Another signature spin, most likely. Let's see if it stays in bounds. It appears to. Great pull, good hang time. UCT run it down. Adam streaking ahead there with Tom. Potentially a zone looking. It's not. Looks like man. Alright, Bunnies coming through. Sam trying to watch the deep space as Chris is a real threat there. Ooh, that just with a bit too much zip. Goes through the hands of the Bunnies player. Bunnies setting up the zone quickly. Chris going to try and make problems. Sam with the disc on the sideline. Gives it to Adam. Ooh, Chris bidding. He wants it. Man's got
twitchy.
Oh, a hammer over the top from Adam. Those don't really come off, and this is no exception. Adam will not shy away from a hammer. A big throw up to Chris. Ooh, manages an amazing take against Sam. Both hands. Great control of the body not to make contact there. He needs a reset, and he gets it. A good pickup. Oh, travel call by Liza. Quickly accepted. Disc is tapped in again. Game continues. They're going to need a reset. They get it. Ooh, Adam does well to flash that one, and it goes across to Chris. What an amazing point there from the Bunnies. Chris getting the score after that amazing catch earlier. He didn't see it go up, and he didn't see it for a while, but when he locked eyes with it, it was his. Always good to see someone hungry for the disc.
Yeah, absolutely, Josh. The guy loves to go deep, and he's not hesitating when he's on the field. Yeah, they're going to need a couple more from him if they're going to get a positive result out of this game. Oh, shit.
Thanks, Doug, for your commentary. I've got to go play a game now. Best of luck to you. Probably have to put a shirt on now. Doug getting a bit too hot here in the commentary box. You love to see good ultimate being played. I think Doug broke a sweat giving you guys great commentary. Bunnies now, a ladies line. They got some fast men on the field as well. They're going to look to try and rattle UCT with a great flick pull roller. It goes out and around the brick mark, not just a bit past. Lorianne to pick it up on the sideline. The disc tapped in. Lorianne quickly up the line to Lauren. Back to Lorianne. Does well to rein that one in. The Bunnies men not giving easy options, and they get the turn. Picked up quickly. No easy option. The dish to Ethan. Ethan threatens the flick through the middle, and he gets it. Oh, Bunnies with a break. UCT won't be happy about that one. They were trying to finish this game quickly. Bunnies saying, no way, Jose. You're going to have to fight for it. Bunnies will be happy about that. They played that point fast. You wouldn't have thought they'd been playing for over an hour already. And yeah, they're looking fresh out there. All right, we have a male line. Bunnies to pull to UCT. Nick Z and Sam on the field as two of the senior coach and player positions. They want to get their experience to lead this team to a point. Hopefully they can round things out. Bunnies want the break. Big pull. Fielded by Sam. He's going to send it to Liza, as he does. Across to Nick. Nick goes up the line to an easy uncovered under. She needs the pop. Ooh, Bunnies doing well to defend this. Nixie finds the space. Shark with the disc. Fakes off, gives it back to Nick. Nick, the leading throw to Liza. Not in called. She runs it out and throws it just to make sure. Some discussion there. Someone called him a travel. Liza taps, throws it over the top and scores. Won't say no to another point. UCT, they'll take it. UCT matching Bunny's pace in that last point. They've realized that if it comes to speed, they'll do their best to match and overpower the Donkey squad. The Bunny squad, apologies there. But Bunny's not out of this yet. We've seen runs of far more points happen at Nationals games. Let's see if we'll see another one now. Another men line. UCT to pull. I believe this is for the game. If they can get a break here. Bunnies need the hole to stay in it. Nick Z to pull. Pull is up. It's going to be at the back of the end zone. Shark running down this down quickly. Bunny's in a bit of a dangerous situation. Still not quite out of their end zone. Larianne on the mark. Oh, looks like he's gone with the wrong hand there. Not reining that one in. This is UCC's chance to round out the game, I believe. Nick Z looks up the line, doesn't get what he wants. Fakes the over the top. Needs the reset now. Gets it up the line. Aiden, not just in yet. Oh, well marked. Very hard to get this back. He may have to look at the reset, but he scoobers over the top, being face marked. Nick realizes the situation, and UCT take that win. UCT doing well. Bunnies looks like there's high fives and celebrations all around. A well-spirited game, a close game. I think both teams will be very happy with their performance. And we would show you other games, but it seems that the other games have already wrapped up. This game going quite long. Both teams would be pretty tired from playing. And thank you very much. And thanks to our commentators this game, Dylan Sims and Doug. Both Heat players now carrying on with their game. And we'll see you later.
But it's not like
Maybe I'll put this thing over now
okay. Oh yeah, before
for
the
the next game.
Yeah.
The sun's going to creep in.
Oh,
So
okay,
you're
cool.
gonna
That's
get
gonna
hot.
get good.
That's not too
Should I move the camera?
Yeah. You need to know. Can I stop the stream?
Yeah, it's already stopped.
It says, are you sure?